Hello, everybody. Just wanted to go live here a little bit. So here's what I want to do for tonight. I want to take this opportunity to read from my book, Leadership Secrets Every Leader Should Know, in an effort to motivate and inspire you with, content that'll brighten your day here. All right. So first and foremost, when I wrote this book, I wrote it for a lot of different reasons and a lot of different people, but I want to take this opportunity to dedicate this book. I want to dedicate this book to my loving wife and my two beautiful children who allow me to be the best that I can be. Without them, I would definitely be lost. I definitely want to send a very special thanks out to all my family, my friends, and people that I've worked with over the years that have definitely influenced me and had a massive impact within my life. The examples that you have set for me and mentorship have definitively had an impact on my life and my leadership. And then finally, I would like to thank God for the wisdom, the strength, and the ability to serve with the influence and impact that affects others in a positive manner. All right, so I want to start off by asking you a quick question. Have you ever felt down or discouraged that you couldn't do something? Have you ever felt completely unmotivated and needed just a little inspiration to get you going? Are you in need of a little pep talk or outside perspective that will get your adrenaline going so that you can come back in there or you can get back in there and accomplish the many things that can be introduced to your hectic and stressful life of being a leader? And that is where I come in. When I wrote this book, I wrote it for a lot of different reasons on a lot of people, like I said. But my ultimate goal is that it will motivate and inspire you to be the best that you can personally or professionally. Within this book, it's filled with hundreds of tips, tools, techniques, quotes, anecdotes, stories, ideas, thoughts, and concepts that will hopefully provide you with the motivation and inspiration to take on your journey through the many places your life and leadership can take you. All right, so hold on tight, get ready. I guarantee that I am about ready to take your life and your leadership to the next level. All right, so I've been a leader for over 24 years. All right, I've served in many junior and senior level leadership positions of increased authority and responsibility, and I've led teams as small as 3 to much larger groups of over 500. All right, I've often been asked, what are my thoughts about leadership? You know, when I think about leadership, there's many things that come to mind, but only 2 really stand out among the rest, and they are influence and impact. All right. Once you are back on track, you will see the difference your influence has on others and the impact that it can make on the lives of those that you lead. I hope by listening to this audio and visual version of my book that you will gain some valuable knowledge and experience that will add to your ability to influence others in a way that can have a large impact. All right. Every day, things can happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. But whenever things do tend to happen, do you get bitter or do you get better? All right. So when faced with adversity, or challenging situations within your life, there's pretty much actions that you can take. But so often we are faced with the challenges in our life, some people tend to get bitter about the situation or circumstances. Instead of calmly looking at the situation and figuring out how they can overcome it, they get bitter about the situation and they are ultimately defeated. So I challenge you to hold your head up and be thankful for the opportunity to get better instead of putting your head down and being bitter. Once you accept the challenge and overcome it, I promise that you will be better equipped to face whatever situation, circumstances that you may face next time because of your gained knowledge, skills, and experience. All right. And which leads me to this right here. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. I learned a long time ago that if you seek perfection in everything, you will achieve it in absolutely nothing. How many times have you moved something around and just after that you put it there, you was looking for that perfect angle? How often do you write something down, erase it, and rewrite it 100 times until it's perfect? Have you changed clothes, reapplied your makeup, fixed your hair so many times in the morning and you just can't get it right? It's possible that you could be obsessed with perfectionism. If you get bent out of shape just because something's not perfect, you will find yourself on an emotional roller coaster ride that will lead you absolutely nowhere. There's nothing wrong with the imperfections in life, but you can't be obsessed with every little perfection. You'll drive yourself nuts if you do. So here's some tips. If you basically think that you are a perfectionist, here are some tips to help you overcome perfectionism. The first thing you can do is be aware of your tendencies. See the positive and not the negative. Set achievable goals or expectations. Laugh and don't let anyone steal your joy. Study successful people. Get over yourself. That's right, I said it. Get over yourself. Understand that rejection is not the end. Constructive criticism doesn't destroy you. Acknowledge achievements instead of failures. Quit comparing yourself to others. Enjoy the journey and love yourself in what you do. All right. Although these are just a few, don't hesitate to be creative and coming up with your own methods to overcome perfectionism. I guarantee that there's a lot of things that I didn't write or in here or I didn't say within this that you could most likely come up with yourself. Be creative in that. All right. So competence versus confidence. All right. Throughout my career as a leader, I have always believed that competence builds confidence. The more competent you are at something, the more confident you will be at performing that function. However, recently I was asked, which is more important, competence or confidence? I had to take a step back and analyze the two on this one. So let's take a look at the definition of each. All right, the definition of competence is the quality of being competent, adequacy, possession of required skill, knowledge, qualification, or capacity. The definition of confidence is full trust, belief in the powers, trustworthiness, or reliability of a person or a thing, belief in oneself and one's power and abilities, self-confidence, self-reliance, assurance, or certitude. Now, having learned the definition of each, I have seen some confident people that were not very competent, but confidently stood by their incompetence no matter how wrong they were, and were believed by their subordinates because of their displayed confidence. It's kind of a tongue twister, but you kind of see where I'm going with that one. All right. So what this creates is a false sense of trust and belief in the confident individual by those that are less competent, and has the potential of destroying an individual, team, or an organization. So, having shed some light on these two important subjects, I still believe competence builds confidence. But I'm at odds with these two words because of their potential positive or negative impact on an individual, team, organization, depending on how they are used. All right, so there's just a few motivational and inspirational bits of content from my book, Leadership Secrets Every Leader Should Know. I hope that you enjoyed watching and listening to what I read here. And if you do, you can head over to my website, terrythompson.me. There you will find all of my books about life and leadership, to include my free book, How to Live Your Best Year Ever in 2019. All you have to do is sign up and you will immediately have access to that book. I also have a free copy of my audio book, Leadership Solved. All you have to do, once again, is join and you will get immediate access to my book. All right. thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you soon.